Retro Rob's gaming videos.
Hey, Rob here, and I've got a couple of things that I've mentioned in the past, said I was going to cover, and never did. They're both for the Sega Saturn. They're both controllers. I'm going to be on a little bit of a controller rant for the next couple weeks, probably. As I get more controllers in, I want to cover some of the differences between them. But I've got two here that I've got. They're in the box. One's brand new. The other one might be. I can't remember. Honestly, I bought it a while ago, so I can't really remember whether this one was new or just with the box. This one is the Sega Saturn Twin Stick. There's a number of games that are available for it. Mostly Virtual On is like the big one for it. I don't really enjoy Virtual On that much, so I've been playing some of the other games that will play with it. It was not produced in the United States. It was produced only in Japan, so you got to ship these over. This one, however, was a common one in the US. You see them new fairly regularly. They're good controllers, but they didn't sell that well. So let's start with, we'll start with the arcade stick here. And this one is kind of a must-have. It says it's a must-have for Virtua Fighter. I don't know about that. But it is really great for shooters, which is the number one thing I really like to play on my Saturn. Oh, here. You know, I haven't done this in a while, and it shows. Here is the front of the box. The sides have this lovely Sega Saturn written on it. Not very exciting. Back of the box. Note that it only shows like one game on it, Virtua Fighter. Ooh. Anyway, not the most exciting box. But inside we have the controller. And I'll pull that out in a second. Registration card, no duh. There's a very minimal little piece of paper that tells you about maintaining your Sega Saturn Virtual Stick. Avoid the following conditions during use or storage. High temperatures, such as in direct sunlight or near a heater. Extreme cold. Steam vapor, such as near kitchen stove. That's how it's written. Dust. Areas where the unit might be splashed with water. Humidity. Slanted, unstable, or vibrating surfaces. No comment. Console. Never assemble or alter the console or any of the components. Avoid shocks, such as impact from dropping the unit on the floor. Use water. Just told you not to get it near water, but use water or diluted neutral detergent to clean this product. Do not use benzene or thinner. Lovely. Oh, wait, it is two sides. There, it shows you the controls too. So, here it is. I'm going to bust it right out of its little case. And come in a little bit closer. And there it is. You've got your stick. Notice how it's got 6 buttons. This is rapid fire, I believe. There's a start button. It's actually really well built. It's pretty strong. The ball comes off. Not that you're supposed to take it off, but it's actually on there on a screw, which is really kind of nice. And I believe this is auto on and off. Auto fire on and off. Which makes it good for shooting games. I don't use auto fire. I kind of consider it cheating. But anyway, that's the Virtua Stick. Not the most exciting thing in the world. But I do want to note, like, the construction of the thing. Look at that. That's metal on the bottom. That's not cheap, and it's not, like, super heavy, but, yeah, it's well built. And let's get rid of this guy. sure this makes for thrilling video for you. And here it is, the Sega Saturn Twin Stick. There is the front. Pretty nice. Just look at the artwork they bothered to put on here. It looks really nice. Side. The other side's the same thing. There's that side. And the back. Open this puppy up. Oh, not upside down. Actually, it is new. It's still got the wrap around it. And there's the manual. This is another one of these well-built devices. I've actually played around with this one a little bit before. I had two of them at one point. One with the box, one without. One with the box. And there it is. Let's turn it around. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Bring this down. I hate doing this. There we go. I'm going to zoom in just a wee bit. There. We might lose a little bit of clarity. Sorry about that. And here it is. Left and right. Most people who've played with with dual sticks basically know how these work. But two top buttons. Trigger on both sides. Start button. And note that they, I believe they twist. No, they don't. Totally lied on that. All the rest is pretty much fake. I mean, it's really just a real basic controller for only doing one thing. I suppose I can pause this a second and I'll show you what games work on it because I've got them all. Hold on just a second. Okay, there is a whopping 4 games that work with this. One is Mobile Suit Gundam. Gee, I'm really glad I didn't do this in reverse order. Mobile Suit Gundam 2. Gun Griffin 2. But apparently not Gun Griffin 1. And Virtual On. These are the games that are actually confirmed to work with it. And I've got them all in pretty good shape. My Virtual On is not the best, but oh well. I really like the Gundam packaging by Bandai. I didn't look at that. That is really just classy. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. A couple of controllers and some CDs. Plenty of fun, right? Thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe. Unless you hated it, of course, then bugger off. Bye!